COVID-19 times, it's the best thing for an artist and a husband to sit here and relive the great times when we are allowed to travel around this great state of ours, Queensland, and cheers to that.
And absolutely, and let's be honest, there are such great places in Queensland. So it looks like we won't be going too far outside of Queensland in the near future. So isn't it good that we can bring this and these beautiful places to people who've probably already been there? But I think we all need reminding about what a great state we've got. This is Airlie Beach, beautiful water. I couldn't think of anything better. But we've also got, we've got the Winton, we've got the Landsborough Flock U show. Yes, Flock U show that we went to out at Winton, the back of Longreach. I mean, absolutely. And I'm not going to boast, but I was in the last three for the sheep counting competition. And
that's because of your roots, because you were born in Cunnamulla.
Well, maybe, I don't know, but I just had a knack of counting sheep, and maybe it's because I can't go to sleep most nights, unless I count sheep.
The thing is, I have to tell you, this afternoon when I was going through these images on my laptop, I drive you insane because I have to keep taking photos wherever we go, right?
Well, the good part is it's not a long drive.
So now I'm driving myself insane because I've got too many images to choose from. Like, talk about beautiful one day, perfect the next. Look at that image on the screen there.
But it wouldn't matter what image you choose. I mean, there were ones that had 6 different colours in that water of a morning.
Yeah, and
it
you
was
can see the movement
just
of the currents.
amazing.
Yeah, looking out over Whitsunday Passage. Well, the thing is this, right? I've got a huge canvas here.
Huge, as Daryl would say.
I'm so excited because I have been wanting to paint this for so long, and when I've had the canvas way before we went to Airlie Beach in October, and when I was there taking photos of this is what I was picturing, because I just want to have that view that's in your face there on the canvas, right?
How good would it be? And maybe I could paint myself in there. It'd be like being there.
Maybe you could.
Not that I can paint.
Anyone can paint, Terry.
They just need to be shown how.
I know it sounds corny, but it's true.
It's corny.
Cheers to that.
It's corny.
All right, well.
Anyway, let's get on to this. We're at Airlie Beach on a beautiful day.
We're not in Newmarket in Brisbane tonight. We're
high on the hill.
Beach. I've got the palm tree paintings around. There's one behind you that I did yesterday for the new art class online website that I've been busy working on.
That would be artclassonline.com.au.
Well, we had to change our business model, right?
We did.
From a working studio, because I normally paint live at events, and that's what we were doing up at that part of the world.
No, we were in a good industry, darling. We painted events.
We painted events.
Everything that you can't go to.
And weddings.
And I brought in equipment from countries you can't import from. I mean, we were just so lucky, weren't we?
China. Oh, gee, we struck it rich. and not only that, studio events in the studio, paint and pour sessions like we're having our private one, and studio art classes.
But the most thing I miss is not being able to travel around and visit places. I love that. That's just my...
I know,
travel allows you to escape to another world. It allows you to just open your mind up to such amazing things.
And of course,
we all need to do it.
I believe that we only discovered the infinity pool on the last morning.
Well, don't say...
Idiots.
I just want people to see that image.
They will. I'll give them an image of it later. The thing is, we loved the apartment so much, and we had the rooftop with the
jacuzzi, outdoor jacuzzi.
And it was a full moon that night, remember?
It was just ridiculous. You could have, and in theory, we have been to some beautiful, Koh Samui, which is a beautiful island, and we've stayed at magnificent places, Positano overlooking the Mediterranean. It doesn't matter where you go, you're not going to get a better view than what we had at Airlie Beach. And you don't have to fly overseas. The best beaches.
And the thing is that these places are so undiscovered. I can't believe that I've actually lived half my life in North Queensland and being a yachting student.
And on yachts.
And I have been on a boat in the Whitsunday Passage, and also, like Dad and I sail this beautiful 13-metre yacht down to Airlie Beach for the Sunday
Big blob there.
for the Airlie Beach fun race, and we won that year too. It was just
But see, this is what I like about these nights. We get to relive so much, not just our travel experience, but also you start to think about association,
yeah.
yachting, North Queensland, which is where you're from.
I didn't realise how privileged I was at the time that I could, we're just sailing through the Whitsunday Passage and things like that. And I mean, Hamilton Island has been a favourite destination for me and my family for a long time, way before I met you. Like, it was great to take the kids to, and I've painted there a few times at conferences.
And that was the first travel experience I had with you and your family. I came up with you and the kids.
It was, and wasn't it just the best?
It was. I was very, very
special.
nervous going up there. I thought, oh my God. But I hadn't been to Hamilton
That was
Island
9
before,
years ago.
and that was sensational.
It was, but the thing is that Hamilton Island gets a lot of publicity, right?
Of course it does.
And so it should, because it's an incredible spot. But like, remember we caught the boat. We've been to Airlie a few times now. You want to retire there, but
I will never retire. I want to live there.
we caught the boat over to Daydream for lunch.
Oh my God, the flat bottom boat, and it picked up on, was it on the way back or on the way over? The storm picked up and we gone boom.
No, that wasn't
Oh, was that
Daydream. That was when we visited
Whitehaven?
Whitehaven Beach.
Oh, don't take me to Whitehaven. You know I'm kidding. Please take me to Whitehaven Beach.
I would like to go on that hike. So that we've been to the beach and we've been to the island opposite and snorkeled. But I want to go on that hike because, I have a fascination with clear water and white sand. And I've always wanted to go to Bora Bora, but...
However, we have great places, so let's not forget that. And there is nothing to match Whitehaven Beach.
Norton Island's pretty good.
Always in the top 10 beaches in the world.
I'm just starting from the top down, right? I'd like to go to Cape Tribulation.
Oh, I've not been to Cape Tribulation.
No, I haven't either. And I'd like to go right up north, right up to the top.
The four-wheel driving up to the point and so you can always say you've stood at the top. I've stood at the bottom. It doesn't exist.
Linda's Red Violet. I love the fact that I am using Australian-made paints.
Is that the Chroma Acryl? Chroma?
No, the Art Spectrum.
Art Spectrum.
And I've been using the Archival, also Australian-made, made by Chroma. And the man who owns the company and invented this formula, which is a patented formula, lives
He's
in
been
Barton.
doing it for 50 years, hasn't
Yeah, Jim.
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 I'd like to meet
Hello,
him.
Jim.
I'd like to meet him, but he lives in Barton.
Well, there you go.
Only a
Right
suburb.
beside the Governor General. What are we doing here?
I'm just getting that beautiful dusty sky in the bottom of the...
That's not in the photo.
Yes, it is. You've just got to look hard enough, Terry. And because I couldn't figure out what particular photo that I wanted to copy, and that
I just wanted
sucks,
blue.
Copying a photo, I want to be there.
I just wanted blue.
You're not the artist.
No, did you get that? I'm not the artist.
Fine. So, Terry, tell me your favourite parts of Queensland.
Well, I guess my favourite parts are for different reasons. Airlie Beach, purely for the vista and the experiences I've had there and just the beauty of the place and the accessibility to me, some of the world's greatest destinations. And this will surprise a lot of people, but Rockhampton.
I was so impressed with Rockhampton when we went through there.
My favourite place is Magnetic Island. What an underestimated, undervalued tourist destination that is. You are mad if you don't go there.
We don't want everyone to know about it.
Well, we
Terry.
do. Just go there. It's another place I could easily retire. Magnetic Island. I know there's got a lot of beaches. Obviously, the Golden Sunshine Coast will always hold a place in my heart. Been there many times. But the other place I really do love, and I think people should visit, is Toowoomba. Now, that is an absolutely picturesque, livable city, and it has been voted many times the most livable city in Australia.
Especially during Carnival.
Well, once a year they have a magnificent festival called what do they call it again?
Carnival of
Carnival
Flowers.
of Flowers. And people come from all over the world to see these flowers. They are magnificent. And they were in the middle of a drought a couple of years ago, and yet they still managed to produce one of the most magnificent displays of
That was
flowers
great when I
and
painted
gardens.
on location
You did.
there.
You
I
painted
loved
on
it.
location up there. It was sensational. But
It'll
what
be
a
good to be
great
able to go and
place.
visit Toowoomba again soon.
And for a lot of people who don't know, Toowoomba actually exists, and it is built on the top of an extinct volcano. Another place, so I'm naming a few places that I love, and Stanthorpe's another one. Having been there in the winter around a fireplace with Italians feeding me all their grappa and their homemade wine, it was sensational. I loved it. The other place that really surprised me was Longreach and Winton when we went out there, Donna.
Oh, Longreach is such
Longreach,
a beautiful town.
oh my God. I mean, it's a tourist attraction because of lots of things like the massive Outback museum they have out there and all that sort of stuff. But just going there and walking down the main street, the shops, the people, everyone in those areas are so friendly.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. They're real people is what I call it.
And we made friends with the people from Outback Pics.
Oh, Outback Pics. Oh my God.
Remember, what about the gift shop?
Have
The
a
gift
look at
shop is
Outback
so
Pics. Go online and have a look at some of his photography.
good. I bought half my Christmas presents there.
You did? I've still got some of that. The
Probably
little
get the
knickknacks I've
cufflinks
never
and
seen
stuff,
before. Never seen before. Just sensational. Yeah, and look, Emerald is also another lovely spot, which people, it's like an oasis in the desert, Old Emerald, in the middle of all the mining towns. Has a massive big dam where you can ski, water ski, sail on.
What?
Absolutely.
I've never been to Emerald.
Oh, you should. All the cotton fields grow around there. So they had a massive dam to feed all the water to the cotton farmers. But it's Emerald. It's just outside Emerald.
I did not know about
Yeah,
this.
well, there you go. Little things you don't know. And I can see from your painting, it reflects remember what I said, that I could have just in an hour, that ocean changed to 6 different colours. I couldn't believe it. It was just, I know I see it in your paintings regularly, but normally you don't see it. But at Airlie Beach, overlooking that magnificent ocean.
Yeah, well, it's the...
Oh my God.
You can actually see the tide changing, can't you?
Well, it was, and the light changes the colours. It's just, but they can have 4 or 5 different colours of blue at the same time. It's just amazing.
But the water in North Queensland is pretty unique.
Well, the problem is, to really feel it and see it properly, I think you have to paint yourself in the picture.
Absolutely.
How simple is that?
So we've got the ocean, and next thing comes
Are the boats?
the boat, but I've got to wait for this to dry. But
You get a different experience. You learn to love it
look
more.
at this. Like, this is the water of North Queensland.
Oh,
See,
absolutely.
I'm painting myself in the picture. Paint yourself in the picture with me, Terry.
With me.
We're here.
I'm not going to let it go to Airlie Beach without me. It is never going to happen.
We love Queensland.